30 days, $0, $10,000 as the goal. No trust fund, no rich uncle, no crypto moonshot, just 30 days, and whatever I had left in me.
30 days.
Nick was 30, not some college kid winging it. He was old enough to know better, and somehow still here. He'd lost his warehouse logistics job 3 weeks earlier. Company downsized, gave him 2 weeks' notice and a handshake. He had $214 in savings, 1 month behind on rent, $1,100 in credit card debt, and a landlord who'd already knocked twice. He wasn't lazy. He'd applied to 23 jobs in 3 weeks, got 2 callbacks, 1 ghosted him, 1 offered $14 an hour, less than he was making before. That's when he made a decision most people are too scared to make. He wasn't going to wait for someone to save him. He was going to build something, fast, dirty, real. Before we go into what happened day by day, here are the rules Nick set for himself. No loopholes. Rule 1, no borrowing money. Rule 2, no selling personal belongings that he needed to survive. Rule 3, track every single dollar. Rule 4, 30 days, hard stop. Rule 5, legal income only. He had $214 and 30 days. The clock started now. Day 1. Nick's first move wasn't glamorous. It wasn't some genius business idea. It was Craigslist. He had a pickup truck, a beat-up 2012 Ford Ranger, and he figured someone, somewhere, needed something moved. Nothing. He made $75 that first day, spent $12 on gas, net $63. $63. He needed $333 a day to hit his goal. He was almost $270 short on day 1. Day 2, he'd moved a washing machine up 2 flights of stairs alone. But it wasn't enough, not even close. At this rate, he'd hit maybe $3,000 in 30 days, not 10. On day 4, Nick sat down and did something he hated, math. He needed more income streams, not 1, multiple. Stream 2, selling on Facebook Marketplace. He went around his apartment and found everything he hadn't used in 6 months. Old video game controller, a jacket still in the bag for Christmas, a blender, a portable speaker. He made $143 in 2 days. Tuesday through Friday that week, he averaged 3 hours a night delivering, about $17 to $22 an hour after gas. Week 1, $782. He needed $2,500 per week. He was at 31% of pace. Day 8. Nick was doom-scrolling when he saw something that made him sit up straight. He'd helped his uncle with home repairs growing up. Nothing professional, but he knew which end of a drill to hold. He spent $40 on supplies from Home Depot. Took him 6 hours, earned $300. Profit, $260. Day 9, 2 jobs. Day 10, 3 jobs. Day 11, he turned 1 job down because he was already booked. Days 8 through 12, 5 days, he earned $1,640. That's an average of $328 a day. End of day 12, running total, $2,422. For the first time, the number didn't feel like a joke. And then week 3 started. 2 booked moving jobs had to be cancelled. He refunded $180 he'd already been paid. Then his DoorDash account got temporarily flagged, a customer dispute. 3 days of lost delivery income. And his landlord called, not to chat. Nick, I've been patient. I need $850 by Friday, or I'm filing the paperwork. It was day 14. He had $2,242 saved. He needed $850 for rent. If he paid it, which he had to, he'd be back down to $1,392. His goal of $10,000 in 30 days suddenly felt like a delusion. Day 15, the halfway point. $8,608 in 15 days. That's $573 a day, every single day, no breaks. He thought about calling his brother, asking for $500 just to breathe. He thought about it for 20 minutes, not because he was too proud, but because he knew if he borrowed money now, this whole thing would mean nothing. The whole point was to prove he could do it without a safety net. This is the moment most challenges end, not with a dramatic failure, just a quiet decision to stop. Nick didn't stop, but he did something different. He'd been thinking too small. He'd been trading time for money, and time was the one thing he was running out of. Moving jobs, delivery, handyman, all good, all real income, but he was the bottleneck. If he stopped, the money stopped. He needed at least one thing that could work without him standing there. Here's what he did, and pay attention because this is the shift. Move 1, became a middleman. Move 2, raised his prices. Move 3, upsells. He also did something that felt uncomfortable. He went live in a local community group, just talked for 12 minutes, explained his prices, answered questions. He got 6 direct messages during the live. 3 turned into jobs. $4,732. Day 22, still $5,268 short. 8 days left. Days 23 through 30, Nick went to war. $1,290 to go. 1 day, $9,940, $60 short. 30 days, $10,015. Here's what actually mattered, not the hacks, the real lessons. If you're sitting somewhere right now with less money than you need and more pressure than you can explain to people who don't get it, this was for you. Not to impress you, to remind you that the gap between where you are and where you need to be is mostly just stubbornness. And if this story hit different, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe if you want more stories like this. We drop one every week.